Hello everyone, today we're going to make this easy homemade Irish cottage pie. One of the reasons I love this pie is because it's such a versatile dish. You can make it with beef mince, with just potato on top, or you could use a combination of potato with either sweet potato or pumpkin. You can also turn it into a shepherd's pie by using lamb mince. Do you have old vegetables in your fridge that you don't know how to use up? Yes? Good, you can cook them up and then add them to the cottage pie. Anyway, that's enough information. Let's get started with the recipe. I like to start by prepping the vegetable mash. Today I'm just going to use potato. You can do a combination for the mash, for example, half potato with half pumpkin, sweet potato or even parsnip. Wash and peel the vegetables and cut into even pieces so they cook at the same time. Next we're going to start on the filling. A good way of knowing when the pan is hot is to put your hand above it. When you can really feel the heat, that's when it's ready to cook. When you've determined the pan's hot enough, add in your mince. When you add it to the pan, you want to hear that sizzle. That's how you know the pan was hot enough. Cook on high heat for around 8 minutes until the mince is fully cooked and has started to crisp up. If your mince releases a lot of fat, just scoop out the excess with a spoon or use some paper towel. If there's too much liquid in the pan, the mince will boil and not get crispy. While the mince is cooking, you'll want to break it up with a wooden spoon. This will make sure you won't have lumps of meat in your cottage pie. If you shake the pan, any lumps of meat will come to the surface, making it easier to see. The bottom of the pan will start to colour and look all dirty. This is called a font and is exactly what we want. It's all flavour. To the same pan, add your onion and cook for a few minutes. Add your carrot, celery and garlic. As the vegetables cook, they will release water. This will start to deglaze the pan. While you stir the mince, you can start to rub off the font to get all the flavour into the vegetables and to make washing up easier later on. Cook the vegetables for another 8 minutes or so until the carrot is mostly tender. Add the flour and cook for 1 minute or until well combined. Add your beef stock, balsamic vinegar and fresh rosemary. If you don't have fresh rosemary, you can use a couple tablespoons of mixed herbs instead. Bring the mince to a boil, then reduce the heat to a simmer and cook stirring occasionally for 20 minutes or until your desired pie consistency has been achieved and the vegetables are tender. When your carrot is tender, stir the lentils and peas into the mixture and cook for another 2 minutes. Season with salt and pepper. While the mince is cooking, place your potato or the mash combination you're using into a pot. Submerge the vegetables in cold, salted water. Bring the pot to a boil and cook for 15 minutes or until the potatoes are very tender. When you poke a fork into a piece, it should collapse. Drain and set aside. I like to heat the milk up in a separate saucepan because it tends to make the potato fluffier. Add the butter and 2/3 of the cheese along with some salt and pepper. No one likes a lumpy mashed potato. Once you're happy with how it tastes, transfer it into either a big baking tray or into small individual trays like I am today. Top your mince with the mashed potato and sprinkle over it the marinating cheese. To finish the pie, there are 2 options. Either place it under a broiler for 10 minutes or into a 200-degree oven for 35 minutes to melt the cheese and to form a nice crust on the potato. I mean, if you're really hungry, you could just eat it as is, as everything is cooked. However, it does taste just that bit better with the cheese melted and the potato crispy. Once the pies are done, let them cool for 5 minutes before enjoying them. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and thank you for watching.